Move it, troopers! On the double! Fire!
Hey guys, this is Luke from the Scoundrels Cantina, and welcome to another episode of A Star Wars Story. In this video, I'll be telling you the story of Watto, who is most notably seen in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and had a brief appearance in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. As always, we're mixing the expanded universe and canon because we believe that there is no reason why most of it can't fit together. Anyway, let's begin. Watto was a Toydarian who grew up on his species' homeworld of Toydaria. In his youth, Watto joined the Osiki Confederacy Army, which was one of many armies on Toydaria, and would wage war on his fellow Toydarians because of scarce resources and his world's frequent famines. Watto survived the war, but his left tusk was broken and one of his legs was rendered lame. So he left Toydaria and his next stop was Tatooine. There, he spent some time with the native Jawas, listening to their stories and legends of scrap finds in the desert, as well as sail techniques. After he took in all the information he could and learnt everything they could teach him, he abandoned his friends and opened a shop in Mos Espa. In 38 BBY, Watto visited Gardulla the Hutt to make a bet on the pod races, and then he saw a 3-year-old slave boy who was repairing a portable evaporator. Watto made a bet for little Anakin Skywalker and his mother Shmi and won them at the pod race. He provided his slaves with their own hovel on Slave Quarters Row, which the Skywalkers greatly appreciated. To ensure that they would not escape, he had an explosive chip installed in each of them that would detonate should they make any attempt to free themselves. Watto's store was often visited by Wald and his friend who prompted him to chase them off. He would often bet on the pod races and was a huge fan, so he had Anakin Skywalker race for him in several tournaments. Although the boy never won, he was clearly gifted. During one particular race, Anakin destroyed Watto's own pod racer, which incurred the Toydarian's wrath. Shortly after, a stranger named Qui-Gon Jinn claimed that he had his own pod racer and that he wanted Anakin to fly it in the Bunta Eve Classic. Watto conceded to the deal, but decided to bet against Anakin, instead investing in the dog Sebulba. Qui-Gon Jinn took the bet, wagering his ship for Anakin's freedom. In the end, Anakin won, and Watto arranged some thugs to rid him of Qui-Gon, but eventually Jinn came to his shop and demanded to Watto to deactivate the explosive chip in Anakin, and so he did. Years after Anakin left Watto, he was approached by Cliegg Laz multiple times to buy off Shmi Skywalker, but the Toydarian refused because he wanted to show her how meaningful she was to him. In the end, after months of trying, Laz succeeded to buy Shmi and eventually married her. In 22 BBY, Watto was visited by Anakin Skywalker, who was searching for his mother, and Watto happily helped him and was reminded of the good old days with little Annie. Years after the end of the Clone Wars, Watto took in Wald as his assistant, and in 3 ABY he left him his business and named him his successor. Wald would later rename the shop to Wald's Pot. This is as far as Watto's story goes, and we believe he simply witnessed the Rebel Alliance bring peace to the galaxy in 4 ABY. Anyway guys, this is it on the story of Watto, and we hope you all enjoyed it and learned something new about the vast galaxy of Star Wars. If you want to support this channel, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one, and remember guys, God is awesome, may the Force be with you always, and we'll see you in another video. You Rebel Scum.
This party's over.